What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So there's a lot to talk about in this episode of Black Clover, especially the opening, so let's get right to it, man. So they already made some changes in the visuals that we can see in the opening. I think it's only been like 2 or 3 episodes since the new opening, so they made these changes pretty quickly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the changes that they made in the opening, and after that I'm going to talk about what happened in the episode. So without further ado, one of the things that I saw that was pretty important in my opinion is Asta fighting, I think, one of the Shining Generals. So it wasn't there before in the first version of the opening, but it seems like he'll be fighting one of the new generation Shining General. After that we can see Noelle use her water dragon spell, and it's pretty cool because we've only seen this spell once, and it was against what's his name? I don't remember his name. Veto from the Third Eye. Sorry, I don't know why I forgot his name, but yeah, like I said, the last time we saw Noelle use the water dragon spell was against Veto, so it's really cool to see that in this next arc she will use it again, and I really hope that we'll see more than just a water dragon spell, because I really want to see her fight at her full strength, because she has the most potential out of all the Black Bulls, maybe except Asta, so I really want to see more of her. And it seems like she was fighting Fana, and it's the first time that I've seen Fana this emotional since we saw her again when she was fighting Yami. So it seems like it will be a pretty emotional arc, because I haven't seen her this emotional since she was a kid with Mars, so it's pretty interesting. Another pretty cool thing is that obviously Noelle's magic element is water, and the water element of Fana is fire, so water against fire is going to be a pretty cool battle. But yeah, man, I'm hyped to see what's going on with Fana, because she doesn't seem like herself. But yeah, I'm hyped about Vanessa, Fana, Mars, all of them. But anyway, it seems like Mars is also gonna fight Fana, so like I said, it's gonna be a really emotional arc for Fana, for Mars, and for Vanessa, so I'm hyped for that. I really want to know the backstory of Fana, what happened to her after Mars supposedly killed her in the kind of exam, but I'll do a video about that. But anyway, yeah, I'm really hyped to see what will be the reaction of Mars when he'll encounter Fana once again. Anyway, let me know what you guys are the most interested in this upcoming arc. Like I said, I'm really interested in the Mars x Fana relationship and what will happen with Vanessa. That's what I'm the most interested in, and I think they're doing a good job to setting this up since the first time that we saw the Third Eye. So I'm really hyped about this upcoming arc. I know that it will be really good, but at the end of the opening, they've been teasing Asta's demon form a lot, man. I haven't read the manga, but it looked really cool, man. They've been teasing the hell out of it, so I'm hyped to see what his power is gonna do, and how strong he's gonna be, you know. But yeah, his demon form is looking cool, and it's the first time that we've seen him actually transform into it, so I really like that. So that was it for my opening breakdown. Now, for the first time in a while, we saw Fugelion. The last time we saw him was when he got beat the hell up by Lich in the Eye of the Midnight Sun. Obviously, he was ambushed, so we don't know what would have happened if he would have fought a Lich, knowing that he was going to fight him. But yeah, it was good to see him. It's been a while. He's still resting, he's still healing, so we'll see if we'll see him in this next arc fighting. I hope we'll see him fighting again, but we'll see. We were introduced to a new character. He's a recovery mage who works directly under the Wizard King. His name is Owen, and I think it's the first time really that we've heard the name Doctor in the Black Clover world. He's basically a doctor, so for me it was kind of funny. It was the first time that I think we've heard this word in the Black Clover world. We usually here a recovery mage like I just read. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see a doctor in the Black Clover world. We saw that his recovery magic is water recovery magic. I think it's the first time that we've seen that. We usually see flame or fire recovery magic, so that I think was the first time that we actually saw water recovery magic, so it was kind of cool too. And it was kind of funny. It was called Quell Operation, I guess, so it was kind of funny to me. But there was something pretty unfortunate that happened. Obviously, in the episode, the doctor said that because Veto broke Asta's arms and then put a curse on it, he can't heal it. So not only that his arms are broken, he can't even heal it because there's a curse on them. So that's crazy, man. It's just crazy. I really didn't expect that to happen to Asta right now, but yeah, it's a pretty cool character arc for Asta that is coming right now. Before I continue, I just want to talk about the buffet that the Black Bulls had. Obviously, Yami made a buffet because they're not in the negative stars right now. They're neutral. They're actually a normal squad. So that was kind of funny. But the funniest thing is Noelle, where she wanted to feed Asta because he has broken arms, but she didn't do it because Asta actually used his feet to feed himself. So that was kind of funny to me. But yeah, the most important part of the episode, I think, was at the end of it when Asta was kind of struggling with what was happening to him. All the Black Bulls just unite together, and they're really a team right now, you know. They're really a team, especially after the Water Temple arc. They're really close with each other, and that's what I really like. But Vanessa said something really interesting. She said that magic from that country might be able to save you. So I don't know if she was talking about the Clover Kingdom and that's what saved Vanessa from what happened to her when she was a kid, or if she's talking about her homeland where she was from before. I thought it was a pretty interesting quote because at the end of the episode we saw that all the members of the Black Bulls went somewhere to find a cure for Asta. Luck and Magna went to a dungeon in the desert. Charmy and Gray went somewhere, I don't know where, but they went searching for a cure also. So they all went to find something to cure the curse on Asta's arms. And yeah, like I said, it's a pretty interesting quote because I think it has something to do with her homeland and where she was from when she was a kid. At the beginning of the episode, I said that this next arc will be pretty emotional, and just look at Asta, man. It's already really emotional. Look how emotional he is because he has really good friends that is trying to help him. So I think it was pretty cool to see the emotion on his face like that. I don't think we've seen him cry before, so I really like that. At the end of the episode, we saw that Noelle also went to see someone to help Asta, and this guy was actually in the opening. I thought that he was gonna be a villain, but it seems like he's a good guy. We don't know who he is. They didn't say. They muted it when Noelle was talking to Finral, so we'll see in the next episode. We really don't know who he is. We don't know what his magic is. The only thing that we know is that he was naked when Noelle opened the door. So yeah, we'll see in next week's episode. I think he's gonna be pretty important. But I want to talk into more depth about what Vanessa said. Like I said, she said that the magic from this country is gonna save you. So if she's talking about her homeland, we already know where this is. And the other members of the Black Bull, Noelle said that she doesn't know where Vanessa went. She said that Vanessa was the one that left first. So I think that she went back to the I don't know what it's called, the Forest of Witches. That's where she's from, I think. And I think she went back there because there's maybe a cure to save Asta's arm. And like I said, she said the magic from this country will save you. I don't know if she was talking about the Clover Kingdom or if she was talking about the Forest of Witches. But what I think is gonna happen is, like we saw in the opening, there was I think the queen of the witches, and I think maybe this queen is her mother, you know. So we know that she was imprisoned in a cage when she was a kid. Maybe her mother was imprisoning her in a cage, and when she was safe, she just fled this country and never came back. So I think that she will go back to the Forest of Witches and ask her mom, the Queen of Witches, her help. And she looks pretty evil, you know. The Queen of Witches, I think, is pretty evil. So we'll have to see what's gonna happen. But I think, like I said, I think that Vanessa will ask the help of the Queen of Witches, and because of that, she'll have to give up something pretty important to her. Maybe her freedom. She'll have to stay in the Forest of Witches and be imprisoned in the cage that she was imprisoned in when she was a kid. So that's my theory right now. So basically, like I said, she's gonna go back to her homeland, the Forest of Witches. She's gonna ask the help of her mother, the Queen of Witches, and because of that, she'll have to give up her freedom and stay in the Forest of Witches, imprisoned in the cage that she was imprisoned in when she was a kid. So that was basically it. But this arc right now is pretty good. I think they're setting up. They're setting it up pretty good. They're doing a good job, and I'm hyped about what's coming next with Vanessa, Mars, Fana, and Asta, because obviously we don't know how he will have his arms back from this curse, but we'll see. It was a pretty informative episode, especially because of the opening. But yeah, man, like I said, it's gonna be a great arc. I've heard great things about it from a lot of people. So I do Black Clover reviews every Tuesday, so subscribe for that. And I do other anime related things on my channel, other reviews of other anime series. So stay tuned for all of that. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. It will help my channel a lot more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out. Peace.